Hello, today my friend and I will be talking about Kiki Smith's Lion with the Wolf and Mohammed Ibn al-Zayn's Baptistere de Saint Louis, also known as Basin.
Kiki Smith's Lion with the Wolf was made in 2001 and is in ink and pencil on paper.
The content of this work is a woman lying down with a wild beast, specifically a wolf.
This shows her strength and seemingly having to tame the beast with her grasp.
Although wolves are usually an evil and dangerous symbol, it is not in this piece.
This work content is all about the differencing of stereotypes.
For example, in this, the woman symbolizes strength and the wolf is the innocent and pitiful one.
The function of this artwork is to show women's strength.
This piece represents an assimilation of several themes that Smith has explored throughout her career.
Some believe this is a feminist approach to some popular folk tale like Little Red Riding Hood.
This is supported by her placement of a woman in the natural world.
This work contextually shows the changing of traditional forms of painting.
For example, from oil to acrylics.
Smith emphasizes the body's vulnerability and made reference to feminist theories in her works like this.
Today, Smith's artwork is held in the collections of the Art Institute of Chicago.
This piece is a large-scale paper that has been crumbled to make it seem almost like a bed sheet.
This is a contemporary artwork.
Smith did this to show people that all art supplies can be used for important pieces.
It also adds to the themes of strength and weakness because although paper is strong, it is also very weak.
This large-scaled wrinkled drawing was pinned to a wall and resembled a tablecloth or bedsheet.
This piece is an asymmetrical narrative composition.
Smith was born in Nuremberg, Germany in January 1954.
She grew up with many artistic influences.
Her father, Tony Smith, was a famous sculptor,
and her mother was an actress and opera singer.
She has two younger twin sisters who also followed creative paths.
Sadly, her sister Beatrice, BB for short, died in 1988.
Smith is known for intimate explorations of the human body, often through life-sized sculptures.
She's been known since the 1980s for her multidisciplinary practice relating to human condition and the natural world.
She is known for her mortality, abjection, and sexuality.
She made pieces that are sculptures and tapestries.
Her most famous work is called My Blue Lake.
Smith's intimate exploration of the human body is shown in many of her pieces, including The Rapture, a life-size bronze sculpture of a woman emerging from the open belly of a rambescent wolf, and Tied to Her Nature, a bronze sculpture in which a young woman is tied to the belly of a goat.
Al-Zayn's Basin was made in 1320 to 1340 Common Era and is made out of brass, inlaid with gold and silver.
The basin received its name in the 18th century.
It was called this because it was used as the baptismal font for several royal children, including Louis XIII.
The only part that is not completely covered are the bottom few inches of the walls of the inside of the basin.
Even the floor of the basin is completely covered.
On the very bottom band, there is small roundels that carry fleur-de-lis.
The fleur-de-lis is a symbol of the royal family of France.
It was also associated with the Mamluk Sultan.
Al-Zayn signed the basin 6 times, therefore he was especially proud of it. There is also another one of Ibn al-Zayn's works in the Louvre. The content of this work is scenes of people hunting, alternating with battle along the side.
Mamluk hunters and Mongol enemies are depicted and the conflict between them.
The bottom of the bowl is decorated with a sea of animals.
Fish, eels, crabs, frogs, crocodiles, which can all be found in water.
This relates back to it being a sea of animals.
There are usually large bands of calligraphy in these types of basins, but not this one.
Above the sea of animals, there is a wide frieze of men on horseback.
The figures are clearly rulers. The two rulers hold goblets.
The figures are hunting but also fighting.
It is dynamic composition.
The basin was originally used for washing hands at official ceremonies.
This is done to purify and cleanse the hands.
It was later used for royal family baptisms.
This was done for centuries.
Some context for this work is it comes from the area of Egypt and Syria.
It was created by
You said this early, Mamluk.
It was created by Mamluk artisans.
Artisan bread. Artisans.
Okay. It was created by Mamluk artisans.
Who were slave warriors.
They finally asserted their independence and had ruled over the countries for a while.
They were also known as extraordinary craftsmen.
Especially for their textile work and metalwork.
People that later used this basin in France valued the inlaying of metals because it was so difficult to do.
These materials were very expensive and showed the wealth of the royals. She is known for her mortality, abdiction.
Addiction? No.
Oh. She is known for her mortality, abditions.
No.
How do you say it again?
Abjection.
Abjection. She is known for her mortality, abjection. The figure has no
Indicators.
You know what? I'm taking this out.
You know what? Hold my hoops.
Hold my hoops. The figure has. Smith was born in Nuremberg.
No. Nuremberg.
Newbred.
Nuremberg.
She was born in Newbred.
She was born in Newbred.
Wait, how do you say it again? Smith is known for imitant.
No.
Imitated.
No.
Imitated.
No.
Intimate. Intimate.
Yes.
In
Alzanes.
Okay.
Alzane is the name.
That sounds like a sandwich.
That's his
Alzane.
last name.
Okay. Alzane's basin. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Hunters and
Mongol.
Okay. Mamluk, hunters, and Monglo.
No.
Mom glowing. She glowing.
No. Mongol.
Okay.
Like, go.
Mom's golden. But Mon. Mon.
There you go.
Mamluk, hunters, and Mongol. Really be
That's
saying
good enough.
Mongol. Hunters and Mongol enemies.
Enemies.
I sound like, what's
Enemies.
his name? What's his name? Like Squirt? What's his name?
Just continue.
Okay. Ma. I'm
Are
sorry.
you playing with my phone? Do you play? That's disgusting.
Mammoths and crocodiles, which all can be found in water. Really, Jaden?
Yes.
In water?
Dude.
It's like you see it like a freaking fish in water.
Dorian. No. You need to say it seriously because
It's like in a bush. Walking.
Stop.
It's like calligraphy in these.
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
You know that. You know calligraphy.
Stop wiping your arm. Freaking arm after I lick
You
it.
licked my-
No, I-
Yeah, it
no,
felt
I
like you
didn't.
did.
No,
That's
I
why
didn't. I
liked it.
didn't.
Okay.
Rulers hold
Goblet.
dyslexia. I have a dyslexia.
You said two goes over there too.
2 rulers over there, 2 goblets.